Hi, my name is Zachariah here with Old Man Gaming, and on behalf of Wizards Respite, just me for a second because I just want to give a quick disclaimer. There is a terrible echo on Wiz through the entirety of this podcast. It is mainly because of something I screwed up. I was trying to record thinking that Discord would cut off the additional audio through the speakers. I just made a mistake. He is understandable through the whole thing. There's just an echo on his voice. It's not his fault. It's mine. Gonna put the episode up anyway, obviously, with this disclaimer, but if it really bugs you, you don't have to listen to it. I just want to let you know and apologize to you guys ahead of time. And happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Hello, and welcome back to the Wizards Respite Sanctorum, the show that dives into all things TTRPG. Got a bit of a unique show today, something a little bit different, but something fun and interesting, and something I think it's gonna be unique and talking about something I've learned a lot about, and we've kind of dipped into a little bit in previous shows, and I'll just get into it. But before I do, as always, I'm not alone, and I'm extra not alone today. But today, Zach, my co-host in all things TTRPG, how are you doing?
I am good, and also filled with anxiety for the show we have decided to do here today.
It's going to be a different one, a fun one, and an interesting one, because we have a very special guest today. Stella,
it's
how are you doing?
Yes, it's Stella. Stella, my daughter. Tell them how old you are.
I am 9 years old. This is how you count 9 on your fingers, everyone.
Yep. You're almost out of fingers.
Yes, I am.
Then what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna just do this.
You start using your toes, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have our special guest Stella here today, and a lot of unique things kind of went into this show. We've talked to TTRPG kids in the past, we've talked about hero kids in the past, and outside of this show, Zach and I had chatted about basically running a game with Stella for her so she can start to get into it a little bit more. I remember, Zach, you telling me that you played some of these with Stella, but she didn't much care for Dad being the bad guy.
That was her principal complaint. Would you say that when I game mastered for you?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did not like when I was playing the bad guy. Why is that?
I don't like when family plays bad guys. It scares me. Like, is he actually gonna be a bad guy in real life?
Well, first of all, I'm not actually going to be a bad guy in real life. At least, hopefully not. But you aren't scared of Wizard, right?
No.
So, out of curiosity, what makes you scared? What bothers you about being scared of me that doesn't bother you about being scared of Wiz?
It's not. Oh, I don't like when people who I know and who are my relatives are being the bad guy. Why? It's because it scares me. Like, is he actually going to be a bad guy? Like, for real? In real life? Or is he not? Like, it kind of confuses me, but also scares me.
Oh, that's fair. Yeah. I've always thought it's interesting that you're okay with Wiz being the bad guy, and you're not scared of him, but...
And, I'm fine with people who I have, relationships with. It's just, it scares me when I'm with relatives and they're being the bad guy.
Nothing wrong with that.
Let me ask you, Stella, is it maybe a little bit that, Dad is Dad? He's kind of the boss, right? He's the dad in the family. And so when he's pretending to be a bad guy, it's like, uh-oh, is dad mad?
Yeah.
Or is it dad being the bad guy?
Yeah.
Kind of like that?
Yes.
I want to assure everybody I'm not the boss of the family. I am definitely not.
Yes, you are.
But that's interesting. That's interesting. But still, yeah. To say more to your point, so I had requested that Wiz run Hero Kids for myself and Stella, and then we ended up getting her mother involved, which she had never played RPGs as well. And I had played some games one-on-one with Stella other than the only other one that was successful was we did a kind of a show, the Squish Vitar show, where we were I was using the Let It Roll system to kind of game master for both of us.
Yeah. Though, I think
it was all right.
I think we quitted that one.
We did quit that one. Yes.
Why did we quit that one though?
Well, we discussed it, but that's not something for this podcast.
Yeah, sorry.
But still, that one, I mean, we did have some fun doing that.
Yeah, it's just, it
still wasn't the best because I was playing the bad guys, right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And then so your dad, Zach, came and asked me if I could play the game because I remember, Zach, you wanted to see if Stella was even really going to be interested in it. And if she wasn't great and if she wasn't, maybe it was just because of this dad being the bad guy thing. And it turned out, Stella, you've been having a fun time playing, family night with dad as your teammate, right?
Yeah.
I think
he is Vandal.
I am Vandal.
In the RPG and...
Well, tell him your name.
Alexandra in the RPG.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've said this before on the podcast. I never wanted to be I see other dads who are nerds and they're always like, I'm not going to force my kid to play sports. And then sure enough, they force them to, build models with them or play card games or play RPGs super early. And I'm like, there's not really a whole lot of difference there between you, sure, the sports culture is probably a little bit worse in certain areas, but at the same time, I would rather my kid just find something they like to do. I never wanted to force them to be a nerd with me if they didn't want to be a nerd. So that was a big thing for me. Every time I would try and kind of fail, I didn't want to push it,
Right.
So this was kind of our last attempt. What do you think of RPGs so far?
I like RPGs. I don't really tell people that I play RPGs though because it's in school, I don't tell people I play RPGs because I don't want people to think the wrong idea.
What would the wrong idea be?
Use that against me.
Interesting. So you think you would get made fun of for RPG, which is kind of weird because I feel like nowadays it's a lot more normalized than it was when we were kids. You've got actual popular shows out there called based on RPGs from Critical Role and stuff. But you think the kids at school would still kind of make fun of you?
Yeah, I think that because no kid in my school ever played an RPG before. So it's I'm the only one in playing RPGs.
How do you know none of them have played RPGs if you don't talk about RPGs with them?
They don't bring it up, and I feel like they don't bring it up at all. And in foreign game topics, and if they bring an RPG up, it's like, oh hey, they actually play RPGs, but none of them do that.
Okay, here's the question, though. Because you purposely don't bring it up, because you don't want to get made fun of, do you think it's possible that some of the other kids are not bringing it up because they don't want to get made fun of? And that there are other RPG players out there, you're just all afraid of getting made fun of?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. More things change, the more things stay the same.
Has any of the other kids talked about any RPGs, Dungeons and Dragons, or anything like that?
Only one, which is not really a friend to me. They just brought it up. And I don't really want to talk about that on the podcast, but they have played Dungeons and Dragons, and I asked, and they thought it was like a board game thing.
Oh, okay.
So I told them I play an RPG, and they were like, "What does RPG mean?" And I'm like, and I told them apparently the wrong thing, and then they say, "An RPG is a board game."
Well, in fairness, a lot of RPGs are played with miniatures. We don't do that in the Hero Kids game, but a lot of RPGs are played with miniature. Actually, we've actually done shows debating whether it should be played with miniatures and maps, or what they call in RPG land theater of the mind, which is you imagining things that your game master, in your case would be Wiz, is describing to you.
Yeah. Like, I think of it in my head, but like the characters in scenarios, or like picking the other options, or like other stuff.
Okay.
So one of the reasons why we haven't played with actual boards is because there's a distance between us, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
and I can't be in the room with you guys.
Yeah.
But we do go on Owlbear Rodeo every now and then.
Yes.
And have little adventures with Hero Kid tokens on there. It's kind of a little bit like a board.
That's true.
Yeah.
So let me ask you, Stella, how do you like the Owlbear Rodeo sort of moving your little guy around on the screen? And how do you like when you more talk to the NPCs and there's no board there, and I'm just pretending to be, what was it, Ron or Ronald's, the tavern kid that keeps getting kidnapped by giant rats? Or
that kid's got
whatever.
Problems, man. He's got problems.
Yeah, they probably should move, but anyways.
I think they have to now. Their tavern burnt down. I don't think they have a choice.
No. I don't really like playing with Owlbear. It's like
Really?
Yeah, because it's like I want to have like when people are like moving the characters, I'm like, oh my god, I don't want to use my hands to use the mouse to literally move my characters all around. It tires my hands, and I don't like that. But like if I'm playing, like talking to the NPCs, I'm like, oh, now I get this.
So let me ask. Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, you go.
So would you say like being like looking at the screen and moving all that kind of pulls you out of it, and if you're just talking to the NPCs and we're just talking and all acting like our characters, you're a little bit more in it. You're focused on it.
Yes.
I've never been prouder. Just made a kid. I didn't coach her to say that, ladies and gentlemen. I had no idea that's where this was gonna go.
That was completely spontaneous.
Stella's a theater of the mind player.
Blow out the microphone laughing. Stella, you've done your dad proud.
You have no idea how much I argue for no boards or figures. Like, I want to see it all in my head. I don't want any of that. Yeah.
I also sometimes...
It is great debate we have had on this channel about them.
I also sometimes go and, like, like think of them in different scenarios, like if they're in the modern times, or if like right now, because in Hero Kids it's medieval, and I think
it's fantasy. I mean,
it's fantasy.
it's high fantasy.
Yeah, it's high fantasy, and like I go like, and like if they're playing with puppies, or if they're doing stuff, like random stuff, or like if they're jumping, like skydiving, or if they're like
So
crazy.
what you're saying is you have a hard time focusing.
No. Like at night,
Oh, you mean when we're not playing?
Yeah, when we're not playing, sometimes I like think of stuff in my head, like of them in different scenarios. Sometimes I draw them. Sometimes I make them meet my characters I made. Like no one else made them. I made them.
Stella's very creative and artistic. She makes a lot of characters and draws them. So she'll often draw the role-playing game characters with those characters as well.
Yeah. Like I've always dreamed of like my characters meeting like all my characters in one huge house, like a household.
Okay. Just
So
hanging
you
out.
really like daydream about your characters and the games and everything when you're just going about your day and stuff like that. You draw them out, you daydream, and imagine all these adventures for them.
Yeah, and sometimes I sometimes put them in like animations, which like is crazy because no one really ever does that with people in this world. So I'm like, hey, let's put this character into my animation, or let's put that character into my animation, or let's put every character into my animation, like every OC I've ever had into my animation. By the way, if you don't know what an OC is, it's a short for original character. So
she says it constantly. Okay, so let me ask you a question, if I may.
Go
Have
ahead.
Have you ever thought about potentially in the future game mastering? Because you seem to like really like coming up with the stories.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
What does that look like?
I've always wondered, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's that? And sometimes, this is for your question, Wiz. Sometimes I make the characters into comics. I make like mini comics. Like for random stuff, I don't know why. I make comics and it's so funny.
Okay. So I want to ask one more question before I hand the floor back to Wiz.
Sorry.
You don't have to be sorry. You're doing a great job.
Yeah.
So we've been doing fantasy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And fantasy with adventuring and combat and stuff. Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
If you could play a game with any sort of subject matter, like it could be as simple as like building stuff in Animal Crossing, it could be like a social thing, like what kind of genre would you want to most play with? Is this the one that you'd want to most play in, or is there something else that like really piques your interest?
You know, I don't have an answer to that.
Oh, okay.
I might have to think about it because I don't know. I don't have an answer to that.
Okay, well, let me ask you a simpler version of that.
Okay.
We do a lot of combat in Hero Kids.
Yes, I know.
Would you prefer the game not have combat and just have us talking with pretend friends? Or do you enjoy the combat part?
I enjoy the combat.
Okay. Curious.
Okay.
All right, Wiz. Sorry.
No, these are
Very
interesting
curious.
questions. So, like, Zach, when you first talked to me about this and wanted to figure out, a good way to get Stella to see the game with without Dad being the villains and stuff like that.
Mhm.
One of the things that I thought was really interesting for me is that I haven't GM'd for a kid since I was a kid.
Right.
And I have felt like I have sort of, when you do this sort of thing and you're playing with adults and you have like a game that's, everybody's, in their 30s or whatever, and then you go and play with a kid again, it gives you a new perspective on the game.
Really does.
And
Stella has made some choices. Yeah, Stella has made some choices that have flabbergasted the adults around the table. Yeah. That's for sure. Not a bad way. Not a bad way. Just you have a different way of thinking than we do.
And sometimes I make my characters also be in like AUs. AUs means like an alternate universe.
Okay, let's stay with the question. Stay with the question there.
Sorry about that.
Flying over here. Let's stay with the question. All right, so yeah, wait. You go ahead.
So I'm really interested because I am learning more. Like, I haven't had a chance to, this is kind of the first time we haven't really,
we haven't really analyzed it. That's what's interesting, and that's kind of one of the reasons I thought, because obviously there was something else going to happen tonight. Things got in the way. So this is very impromptu, and it just jumped into my head because like we really haven't sat down and talked about it. I mean, I would love to hear Stella's thoughts on the system and whether or not she understands it well. Like, what do you think about the actual mechanics of the game?
Awesome, man. I mean, sometimes it's a little crazy because like sometimes I have dice, like I borrow someone's dice. But then sometimes I lose them. And it's like, oh my god, I lost them. What do I do? I don't know how to do this.
Welcome to role-playing, Stell. Just wait till you get super attached to certain dice and you feel like you're failing because you're rolling different dice. Then you know you're truly crazy RPG person. But that's not what I meant. I meant the actual like system of numbers and how you fight and how you roll. What do you think about that?
Awesome.
What?
So let me ask you.
I was about to say, go deeper because
the system.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about your character. What did she do in the game?
She's kind of a crazy person, I think. But also sometimes really cool, and I don't know why.
I would argue all of us are crazy except for your mom.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, her character is the logical...
like, dark lore character.
The dark lore character! She does have some dark lore. Yeah. That is interesting. It's edgy. I think that, you... Wait. Oh, yeah. But you're talking about your character, like... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Continue.
I think that was actually the same question I was going to ask. Because, like...
what does your character do in the system?
Person.
Yeah.
She is very intelligent.
This is true.
And uses powers, like, because apparently she's the chosen one.
The star-eyed chosen one. That was something huge when we went to make characters. Stella was like, I have to have star eyes. So me and Stella worked out the backstory as to why she had star eyes and what this meant for the game. But like, she had to have eyes that were shaped like stars.
I love characters with star eyes. And you want to know why?
Why?
Because
I think I know the answer.
My name.
In real life.
Yes, in real life. My name is Stella, and I think it's in another language, Stella means star. And wait, what language?
I believe it's Latin, isn't it? Stella.
That sounds right.
Because it's Stella is short for interstellar, and stellar is like stars, I believe.
Stars, yeah.
Yeah. So yes, Stella means star. Like, I'm not gonna argue that. There might be somebody pushing the glasses up their nose out there in the world. Actually, Stella means but we don't listen to people like that. So,
yeah, people who are like that, please don't talk. Don't talk in the comments. No comments. No comments for you.
No comments for you. It's like the
You heard it here, guys. First YouTube channel that doesn't want comments.
I do like that you were cognizant of the fact that your character is intelligent and she has powers. I do like that. Because sometimes I often wonder if you even realize what your character can do.
And sometimes, and like, I love characters.
Yes, that's true.
Just in general, characters are my thing.
If there's a video game that's literally just character creation, like nothing else to it, she has some of those, which I didn't even know those existed, but they exist, and she found them, and they're just character creators. Like, she loves creating characters. It is an absolute requirement if I'm trying to get her into a video game.
Like V-Droid Studios. Yes, I have V-Droid Studio for no random reason. I just have it.
Stella, when you get more okay with math, you're gonna love RPG. Because it's just all making characters. What are you doing?
Just dancing.
Sit down.
I said I'm gonna love RPGs.
It is true. Well, like when you get into the numbers part of it, you could just sit there and come up with characters all day long, like builds and stuff. Especially when you get into more complicated systems. Like, no shade towards Hero Kids. It's a good system for, a 9-year-old. But, like, there are systems out there where you could just sit there and stare at numbers for hours and, like, figure out the best way for your character. Is my character an Axe guy? Is my character a magic guy? Stuff like that.
Yeah, and you want to know something? I just love characters. It's like my thing. Like, I have personal characters. I have very many characters. Like, I have, like, over 100, I think. Definitely over 100.
You're definitely going to love being a game master.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And creating stuff. I love creating.
Dude, that's all a game master does.
Like, literally.
That's literally all we do.
I dream of characters just, like, doing the randomness stuff. Like, on a voice call or doing stuff for electronics or, like, crazy stuff. Or, like, first off, one time I was in class not learning anything, just daydreaming, because...
Not a great thing to say out loud.
I was daydreaming of stuff, like, my characters going on...
I am still your dad.
That kind of sounds like what I was doing at 9 years old in class.
I mean, same here.
I would dream of my characters going on a catapult. A catapult.
That's cool.
Like, I would
all kinds of adventures.
Like, sometimes I would make them, like, go on a hike. Sometimes I would make them go on catapults and not even know it.
Okay.
Sometimes I make them in random universes.
Okay. Let's focus back in. We know you like characters. Let's let Wiz ask another question. Okay.
Okay. So we're on to characters. You made your character with star eyes, and she's intelligent.
Yes.
And she has one other thing that she likes to do in combat, right?
Yes.
What does she do? When she's how does she fight?
She fights with magic. She uses magic. One of them is healing. One of them is, like, star burning. Star
burning. So she throws a star at the bad guys, right?
Yeah, and stars are usually hot.
That's science. That's science. Stars are usually hot.
I remember, I think it was maybe 2 games in, you would throw your star at the evil giant rats that were invading the cavern or whatever. And I kept trying to find ways of knocking them unconscious and very, very PG ways of eliminating the enemies.
Oh yeah, I'm fine with blood.
Yeah, I'm gonna say on the parenting, I think me and her mom are at least decent. There are two things we have failed at utterly, and that is to stop swearing in front of her. We're awful about it. And also to shelter her from any sort of violence. But she's kind of into violence, which is weird. I don't know how to say that. She gets weird about like horror stuff and whatnot, right?
Like sometimes sometimes I'm like scared of a horror movie, but like then I'm playing horror games like nothing even happened.
I do want to point out
scared.
You wanted to watch Scream so bad and you couldn't get through the first 10 minutes.
No, I cannot.
So, I'll say when I was Stella's age, I think my dad sat me down with RoboCop.
What? I haven't given a RoboCop. That's a level of violence that's...
This is not what I would say to do.
Oh my God, Stella. I feel a lot better now as a parent. A lot better now as a parent. She's played a couple of violent video games.
I wanted to be RoboCop for Halloween.
I mean, that's the right decision. The fact that you liked it only raises your stock. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if I'd sit my 9-year-old down and be like... Watch this guy get melted. Like, no.
Not a recommendation. But I would say, like, Stella, I mean, when we have, like when your character throws a star and they just poof, explode. There's a flash of lights and everything, they vanish. Yeah. You're not scared or anything, right? I mean, like, that's just part of the adventure. You're a hero.
Yeah. Dang right I do. Can I say dang?
You can say dang.
Okay.
Dang's fine. Would you ever want to play a horror game? There are horror role-playing games. It would get real scary, though.
I don't like horror in general. I like horror, but like in like video games. Like
okay, all right.
Horror in only video games, or like in music. Like, or in drawings in general. Like, one time I drew a character with an axe in their head.
Right.
Or like a character.
Many things that should be warning signs. But yeah, you're very creative that way. But you want it in the art or in video games. Anything else gets a little bit too much.
Yeah.
That's probably good.
It'd be a little too scary because we never had a scary. I mean, we did go into a crypt,
yeah,
you know, with zombies and stuff. And for everybody out there listening, this is official horror or Hero Kids modules, so
yes.
It was not horror at all. It was a Hero Kid module.
Yeah,
but going into fight zombies and skeletons and stuff, that wasn't too scary, right?
Yeah, because I'm not trying to be rude to zombie and skeletons fans out there, but
okay, okay, nice disclaimer.
But not trying to get too shady.
Say what you're gonna say.
Okay, I don't get scared. I feel like I've seen zombies so much as times.
Yeah. They're not scary anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that. I totally get that. Things I'm not scared of. Vampires, zombies, skeletons. There's just nothing. Like, I think I could see them in real life and be like, whatever.
Yeah. I see weakness.
What? Yeah. Right. Like, especially vampires. Like, I'm coming for you.
I'm like, if there is a zombie apocalypse, I'm gonna be like killing those zombies so fast because look at that. There's a locker.
No,
we're not talking.
No. Yeah, I think you would do all right in a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah, I would probably shoot.
You wouldn't shoot anything. There'd be no shooting. You'd run away from the zombies.
No, I'm
You're
gonna
9.
I'm gonna shoot them. I'm gonna shoot them no matter
This is
what.
what The Walking Dead has done. It has inoculated everybody to zombies.
Ah, dude.
And that's target practice.
I honestly love violence and drama and horror, kinda, and
Or yeah.
and it just like makes me laugh, and sometimes it makes me
So
cry.
for the game,
Crazy.
I'm curious as to what your favorite moment was in all the games that we played so far. In the Hero Kids ones. What's a moment that sticks out in your head?
I think like I love when we like went on that like I love when we went on that like where we got the dog.
Okay.
The Bone Dog.
The bone dog,
is
which
the-
is named
Stella. She named it Stella.
Yeah.
That's right. We guys went into the crypts. You overcame all of the skeletons and the ghosts that were down there, and you found a little bone dog.
Yeah.
A little skeleton dog that you adopted. So why did you like that so much? What made
It
you
felt
happy about
like
that?
it felt like the first time I met Emmy.
Oh. Emmy is our family dog.
Okay.
And
So-
the first dog that we got with her, the previous dogs that we had as a household were like one of them was mine from before I met Melissa. The other one was Melissa's from before we were together. So Emmy is kind of her dog in a way.
Yeah.
Okay. So it was kind of like you got your own dog in the game, and you were able to kind of live that moment.
Really good answer, Stella. Really good answer.
Yeah.
I honestly love dogs and sloths in general.
Yeah, sloths. She's obsessed with sloths.
You
animal sloths.
you don't want to know how obsessed with sloths I am.
I mean, that's enough to tell you.
Like literally, Wait, we're not talking about.
Yeah, I was about to say you're going on a digression. Way to catch yourself there.
I literally made an emoji for myself that's literally a sloth I'm tracking on follow.
All right. So,
I think we could wrap it up. I think she's just been very candid and open about everything.
Yeah. Stella,
Yeah.
thank you for talking to us about your experience with Hero Kids. I very much appreciate the opportunity to play with you guys, and I've had a lot of fun. Like I said, I feel like I've learned a lot from, and just like even remembering my own childhood playing these games.
I'm very
remembering
much
them.
looking forward to the day that you game master us, and the madness
Absolutely.
that will be.
When you want a game master, I'm right there. I'll be one of your players.
There you go.
Nice. To everyone that is watching this out there, thank you. Hi. Just hi, and if we're ending the episode, bye. Bye, fellow friends. Hello.
All right, well,
friends, my
see, I guess I think we kind of covered it pretty much.
I think this is great. This is a nice Christmas episode too. Like, like happy holidays out there.
Yeah, family and
Happy holidays.
I want to say, to Zach and Melissa, thank you for letting me game master this family night. In my house, my wife is always like, "Oh, say hi to the other family."
She should play with us too. Although I don't know if she wants to subject herself to the madness that is the three of us. But yeah, I mean, right back at you, man. Because I like you game mastering us, I feel like you're doing way more for us than we are for you.
I said, I was kind of happy about this. Also, the other big thing is, I don't have kids, and so I never would have really been able to play Hero Kids. I played it once before with a friend, whose younger brother has some disabilities, and it worked really well for him. This is a new experience that I was able to see, and I feel like, for me, Hero Kids and these games are a great thing for our world. I think it's a really fun way for kids to be imaginative and to draw and write adventures. And now I'm able to really kind of see a kid doing just that. Just like all my friends did when we were kids, and see it from an adult perspective. I never would have had that opportunity if you hadn't said, "Hey, Stella doesn't like Dad being the villain. Do you think you can play a game or two?" She's into it.
She did not. It was not fun for her. I will also say this. One thing for Hero Kids that I really enjoy is that it is failing to find the word I'm looking for, but it's interesting enough for an adult to play it with their kid. And there's few games that I would say, usually a game is too complicated for the kid to get the adult in, or it's too simple for the adult to ever find interest in it. Whereas I feel like Hero Kids really well rides that line of keeping the child interested, because it's simple enough for you to get, right? And enough, especially when you get into the secondary stuff, like the abilities and the leveling up, and enough to kind of keep your you're not going to get the most in-depth build system here, but there's something there that you can actually get into, and I enjoy that part of it. I enjoy the quick, easy fighting that I get to do as Vandal.
Yeah.
Muscle Ball Vandal.
What do you think of Vandal, your dad's character?
I think he's a little mean and jealous. Jealous indeed.
Is that what it is? Jealousy.
You literally said it.
When did I say I was jealous?
I saw it. I saw it in a group chat we had.
Oh, okay. All right.
You texted in the first.
Oh, you mean in our backstory?
Yeah.
Yeah. He's got a little jealousy. Yeah.
He's got jealousy.
He's not the chosen one, and he also has to take care of her constantly. So.
Right.
Even though I'm more intelligent than him.
She's more intelligent, but gets us into all the problems. All the trouble is because you're yeah, let's just go into the graveyard.
Yeah.
I'm a crazy pet.
You are crazy.
Well, I think that probably is a good place to end it for tonight.
Perfect.
Pace.
Thank you very much, Stella, for jumping into the show with us tonight and telling us about Hero Kids.
Hello, everyone, and bye, everyone, and happy holidays.
Before we close out tonight, Zach, is there anything you want to shout out to the world?
Holidays have been way harder than I thought it was going to be. We should have had some actual plays up, but they've been kicking my butt, so they're coming. Bear with us on the TTRPG side. We've got 2 in the pipeline right now that I'm very happy with, which is going to be Ordo Scriptorium, the third hunt, where I am game mastering. Very excited about that one. And then Dual Bastards Season 2, which extremely excited about that one too. So yeah, just bear with us. It's just the holidays have been brutal.
Deck the halls with gasoline.
Basically, that's what's been happening.
Light it up and watch it gleam.
That's a new one.
I know, right? We had Batman smells when we were a kid.
That's right. Okay, and then for me, it's just, basically all of these things can be seen on the Wizard's Respite. Please check that out. And for everybody out there, happy holidays. And thank you for tuning and listening. And until next time, keep rolling them dice.